friends, welcome to I Am Woke. I'm your host, Emelina Calder. I know it takes a minute for the live to sync up, so I'm just going to give it a second here. Welcome to the stream. In today's stream, I'm going to go through some spiritual channeled messages. I'm channeling the Law of One and whatever comes through in the different oracle card decks I have for the themes for March 2024. So these are going to be your spiritual themes, ideas for abundance, maybe what's holding you back, what you need to break through, just like spiritual ideas or concepts, energies, ascension practices to keep in mind for the month of March. Happy March, you guys. I can't believe we're already in March. This message is intended to be timeless. The energy is timeless. It will be applicable to you in whatever way Spirit wants to reach you at the time of you viewing it. Of course, just like all of my other readings, take what you love, leave the rest. This is a collective reading. There are messages for specific people that will be channeled through the collective. What doesn't fit, let it go. It's not for you. If it is for you, claim it and, apply it to your life. Do something about it. Use it to your benefit. That's what I've got for you guys. Now, without further ado, if you are new to my channel, my name is Emelina Calder. I am a spiritual high performance coach, a high performance spiritual mentor, life coach, and personal branding and digital marketing coach. I do have a personal branding channel where I teach you how to grow your own personal brand. If you search my name, Emelina Calder, or I Am Woke, go to my main page and then scroll to the bottom. I have tagged my other channel as well. Go subscribe to both. I'd love to have you. If you love spiritual development and personal development and energy updates like this one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tap the bell for notifications so you don't miss any energy updates, any lives, or awesome sauce videos. All right, what else do I have for you? If you haven't heard yet, I have a free guided meditation that's really, really beautiful, that's very potent, where I channel the rainbow sacred flame of creation from the royal sacred dragon families in the multiverse. And that helps you to reestablish your own source connection. Sometimes we get interference or we forget what it's like to be in full embodied source commitment, source connection. And that meditation will help you to dissolve other people's energy out of your fields. It's inherently self-protective. It is self-generating and ties all of your energy and your power back into yourself. So that's that. Okay. I've got a little copal burning. I think it might have just burned out. But anyway, I lit some incense. I've got one of my crystal buddies with me today. I've got a bunch of decks. I'm just going to tune in with spirit. I'm also going to set a timer because I have almost no sense of time and I run so long, and I don't mean to, but I have a call in a little bit that I got to kind of be attentive to. So I'm going to set that timer. So if you guys hear some clicking in the background, that's what's going on. She just does what she's got to do. All right, let me tune into the Law of One and my source consciousness channel. I can't remember if I said I am a psychic medium. That's what I'm doing. I'm channeling source consciousness. I know a lot of people think of psychic mediums as more talking to dead people, but actually my mediumship is talking to source. So that's what I do. All right, and you're welcome to tune in with me. You can kind of just center and take 3 deep breaths into your heart space, centering your consciousness into your heart. They're telling me not to tune in ahead of time. They're going to flow the messages straight through me. I know that there's a reason for that. I'm going to pull 3 to 4 themes for the month. They're actually telling me weekly themes. So the first one, however you want to interpret this, but it's like the first theme is going to be for the first week, the second theme for the second week, third week, fourth week. And then applying it overall with whatever common thread comes through the practice. Okay, Spirit. Law of One, Akashic Records. What is the collective that are watching, that are going to be connected to this video now and later, at any time in the future? Most need to know right now as the first theme. Ooh, that's exciting. Okay. What's the collective most need to know right now for March, or whenever they're watching this video? Well, it's going to be a fun read, you guys. What's the collective most need to know right now? Okay. What's the collective most need to know right now? First theme for March. Okay. This is painting a picture for me. All right. There we go. There we go. Here we go. First theme. Let me just piece this together a little bit, but I'm probably just going to riff. I just pulled from many different decks. Okay, let's see. You are awakening. Ooh, okay. You are awakening some much higher spiritual, psychic, and intuitive abilities. We did just walk into Pisces season. Pisces is known for really intuitive abilities, and it's kind of loud and clear that you tuning into yourself, trusting yourself, tapping into your own experience, how you feel on a subtle basis, understanding that telepathy, empathy, spiritual contact is meeting you through your emotions, is going to be the way through. So, loved one, how would you like to sum that up into one theme? They're just saying theme number one is stepping into your power. That power is an intuitive power where regardless of what other people think, you know how to flow. You know how to move forward. You know what you're worthy of and what you are inherently deserving of. I'm not gonna lie, my little timer is gonna drive me crazy, but I feel like I need it. Okay, so the first card that came out was the Goddess, all right? The light attribute is this is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. The more you tap into your own sensuality, which you guys have heard me talk about, right? Your own inner wisdom. Your sensuality is your flow. It is life force moving through you. And when you're sensual and you're in flow, you are one with all. You are in your co-creative power. And to be that and to do that and to feel that is to be in complete awareness of like everything that you need. It's embodiment of your spiritual practice and your spiritual abilities. I'm actually gonna turn this off. This thing's gonna drive me crazy. But I feel like I need the timer, but I'm just gonna have to watch the time. Okay. Wish me luck. We'll get there. So this is about stepping into and embodying your senses, all right? Your 5 physical senses and your intuitive senses, which is like, again, tapping into your feelings, tapping into the subtleties, the little visions that pass through your mind, hearing people's tones of voice, hearing the subcontext of conversation, including the conversations from spirit, like when a bird flies by, like, hello, that's a spiritual totem. What were you thinking when that bird flew by? What are you thinking after it flies by? What is it communicating to you? And tapping into that intuitively. Even as I said the bird, the crow is the animal spirit card for the first theme, okay? And this is about tapping into, well, first, the crow is a messenger, right? It's the messenger of spirit. So what messages is spirit sending you? They're not going to be loud in the way that most people think of spiritual messages. It's literally going to be like what I said, like a bird flies by and you're like, huh, or somebody says something in conversation or there's a synchronicity. You know, pay attention to the flow of the spiritual intuitive information. Like you already kind of have a pulse on what's going on in your environment, and intuitively you are tapped in. It is about being present, getting present, breathing into your heart space as frequently as you can during the day and paying attention to what is being said, what's going on. Nothing is random, all right? The more present you are, the more you can attend to the subtle signs that spirit is giving you, the cues to tell you which way to go and what to attend to. Now, I'm also seeing there's a few things. On this card, there are butterflies and there is a rainbow. The butterflies are significant of transformation. You are moving through a transformation process where you're stepping into your spiritual awareness through your ability to be present in the moment, which is different than how you've done things in the past. It will seem like it's miraculous. Rainbows are a really big sign for spiritual awareness, big downloads, aha moments. And you're going to be building your community through sharing your intuitive, authentic presence. Not even necessarily about trying to build community. It's just going to be very effortless for you. People will connect to you because you're vibrating at a different frequency than you've previously been accustomed to. And that frequency is just like peace, harmony, one with all. This is the whale. This is about going into the depths of your psyche, the depths of your emotional health and stability. And this is the voyage card. So it's about taking, you're going on a spiritual awakening journey, okay? Many of you are getting really, really big up levels. This month, again, with this Pisces season and all of this water, again, this is all like major Pisces themes. You're going to be growing in your spiritual awareness, which means like be gentle and be loving with yourself because you're going to the depths of who you are at the soul level being called into your human experience. This is going to require tremendous patience, self-respect, and love for yourself as you are learning and developing and growing into a new version of yourself, the version of yourself that has it all. The goddess, the version of yourself that is like, I don't even know how to describe it, just like in flow with everything that is, receiving all you need without you even asking for it energetically and physically. The God is also part of this too for you masculines watching. It's the God state, the goddess state. If you missed the channel I just posted from the Red Dragon clan, they talk about igniting your God seed consciousness, which is actually very practical and very easy and has everything to do with choosing on the daily basis, on the moment-to-moment basis. I just realized I have a little curl that I didn't iron out. Anyway, choosing towards what you want rather than away from what you want. At every moment, every day, we're given choices all the time, and those choices are like a little split path. And the way that the Dragon Clan described it through the channel is that you're either choosing towards something you want or away from something that you want. So it's up to us to ignite our God or goddess state of consciousness, our God seed that lives like kind of in the solar plexus every day, to step into all of these choices around like, am I leading myself towards my authentic desires or away from my authentic desires? What came out next was big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Again, this is just telling me again that you're stepping into your authentic soul consciousness. So focus on your personal expression, understanding your personal expression, removing any inhibition. And whenever you're centered in your heart consciousness, the way that you express yourself will be very naturally aligned with how your soul wants to express yourself, not necessarily just like what other people are expecting from you. I feel like I pulled too many cards. I'm like, this is just one theme and I'm already at 13 minutes, whatever. Okay, so then the next card was worthiness. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve it and I accept it, and damn it, I'm not gonna feel guilty about when I get it. This is again, high self-worth, okay? You are of high value, whether you are a god, whether you are a divine masculine, or whether you are a goddess, you are stepping into your divine feminine. This is all about claiming your worthiness of your value, understanding your inherent value just by being, just by breathing, just by vibrating, just by sharing your authentic frequency in your life, by living, by being who you are, by embodying your true authentic nature and complete true authentic self. Okay, let's see, Spirit, you want to say anything else before I move on to theme 2? Nope, I just said move on. They said, well done, move on. Move on. That's another message. Move on, you guys. Whatever's been holding you back, just like move the fuck along. stop paying attention to it, all right? If you don't like it, it's actually easier to drop the baggage when you just move on towards big picture thinking. When you move on towards what you want and you embrace and embody the higher aspects of yourself and allow them to come into your waking life, anything that's not meant for you just falls away. It just leaves. You don't have to worry about it. It's like, where are you focusing your attention? Oh, wow, that one. All right. We'll just start here. I'm going to pull the rest. This is the Exorcist card. It's literally just what I was saying. This is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. This also is an image of a shaman. Okay, it's literally what I was saying. As you embody your God or goddess state, your higher aspects of living, of awakening, which are intuitive, okay? They're probably not going to be ways you've done things in the past. They're going to feel a little more supernatural. They're going to feel a little more authentic. They're going to feel a little more magical. Look at this globe of color. Magic. The rainbows. Magic. Transformation with the butterflies. There are so many signs in the images here. You're walking through a portal. This is a new world for you. Something you've never experienced. With high self-worth. And even this image is showing me just how grounded it is. He's holding like a cup or it's a thing of ice cream, like, which is like you, this is showing me like you enjoying your humanity. It's going to feel like very supernaturally human, like where you are enjoying your human experience. And in the process of you stepping into your light and claiming it, like I said, anything that needs to be released will be released. Some of you are carrying around some pretty significant spiritual parasites. And the way that you release them is you stop feeding them. And the way that you stop feeding them is you step into your higher aspects of your awakening in this God goddess state. You raise your vibrational frequency and you starve them out, just like you would if you were clearing parasites out of your gut at the physical level. You need to remove the food supply. When you remove the energy that goes to the energetic parasites, and I'm like, I don't want you guys to feel concerned because it's not like a level of concern. Spirit is showing me a very easy exorcism. They've taken me through exorcisms even for myself, and it doesn't mean it's an entity for you guys to know. Sometimes an exorcism is a belief system, and when they do this work with me, they had me go into a 12-step meeting like months ago, and they told me ahead of time, they were like, you're gonna go through an exorcism, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. And I went in and somebody said something that clicked something in my consciousness, and I felt this black shadow be pulled out of my energy body, and I felt it in the moment. I felt exhausted. I was like, oh, that's what they meant by exorcism. That's real. And what that was is it wasn't any external entity or anything like that. Just for you guys to know, that exorcism was a belief system. It was a pattern of behaving. It was a pattern of hiding. It was wearing masks. It was like being gaslit and not being able to understand like the actual circumstances of what I was dealing with through a certain period of my life. And it just like got pulled out. So again, this exorcism, don't focus on it. Don't focus on what's being released, okay? You starve out the lower level vibrational frequencies by giving more energy. Oh, I'm already releasing this here. More vitality, more attention, and more value to your higher value, your higher self-worth, the highest potential within you. It's almost like just not paying attention to any of your ego-based bullshit thoughts. And in doing so, you're going to activate your own personal freedom, okay? This is a swallow. Not only do we have one, we have many. And again, this was reflecting the community card that came up in theme number 1. This is like, when you're free, everyone else is free with you. This is another portal. This is flying through a portal. You guys have huge quantum leaps coming right now where you're stepping into entirely different and brand new realities that you have previously not experienced. I'm very excited for you. So stepping into your own inner freedom, it's the freedom of your own personal self-expression, your authentic self-expression, not holding yourself back, understanding that as you express yourself, that you are of service to everyone else around you. It's also embodying your own divine feminine essence, even if you are a masculine watching this stream. The deer is about the connection to nature, the connection to femininity. Each of us carries components within ourselves that are the polarity of the masculine and the feminine. The masculine is the right side of the body, it is the alpha side of the body, it is the take charge. The feminine is the receiving, it is the left side of the body, it is the softening, it is the feeling, it's the receiving. The masculine is the projecting, right? This is about, to access your own personal freedom, receiving, okay? Sitting back, allowing yourself to be taken care of. By others, yes, but by spirit, mostly, and by you, assuredly, okay? You are taking care of yourself. You are responsible for yourself. Get out into nature. Find a way to meditate in nature somehow. And if you can't get outside because it's a little cold right now, if you've got plants in your home, just like meditate with your plants. Somehow get in touch with nature in whatever way is going to be practical for you. They're also showing me the green on the cards. It's tapping into your heart chakra. This could be like a 5-minute centering meditation. I'm even wearing green today, where you are just focused on deeply breathing into your heart space, activating your heart consciousness and your heart awareness. And they're showing me the green, sage green. Okay, focus on your heart chakra. Focus on the gift of love that you can give for yourself. That gift is stepping into your higher potential. That gift is seeing your potential, accessing your potential, giving yourself the permission to go for it, to express yourself in different ways that you haven't expressed yourself before. And that is an act of love and selfless service to the self. Spirit, what else do you want to send through for theme 2? Literally the selfless service. The great severing. Okay, so Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening into love. Let go of the conflict. That there is going to be external conflict, but that I'm going to tell you to let go of the internal conflict, okay? The anger, they're showing me anger towards others, where others stopped you from stepping into your higher abilities, your highest potential, because they couldn't see your potential. But truly, that's not where the anger is. The anger is for you, because we're not actually really, I mean, we can be angry with other people, but really we're angry at ourselves. Really anything that anyone else has done is reflecting your own soul experience back to you. So as much as other people might piss us off, how did you participate? What was your responsibility in it? And it doesn't mean you weren't a victim or you weren't dealing with less than ideal circumstances with another human, okay? And it doesn't resolve their karmic responsibility or any level of their responsibility to take action to remedy any of this. What it does have to do is with your own internal guidance mechanism, how you see and reflect yourself. Are you in conflict with yourself, or do you love yourself and forgive yourself for allowing whatever happened to have happened, for not seeing your value so clearly that someone else was able to demean your value to you in front of you and reflect that back to you? Because that's kind of how this world and universe works, is we are in a hall of mirrors. You guys will hear me say this a million times. And everything that we think and believe is mirrored and reflected back to us. And it's not always a direct reflection, okay? And I'll get into that maybe in another video. It's just a reflection of how you think and perceive and believe. And sometimes that reflection is just pressure of like a test from spirit. Like, what do you really want to be your waking reality? Do you believe things have to be like this? Or can you make a change where you're setting lots of internal energetic boundaries where this can then shift because there's no wiggle room left in your own like personal energetic negotiation? I hope that makes sense. The words softening to love is popping out here a lot to me. Again, it's all of this like sage green tapping into the heart space around yourself. It's not that you're not loving towards others. How can you love yourself? How can you extend more love, more patience, more compassion, more forgiveness to yourself than you ever have before? Nobody else can love you without you loving you. They're also telling me to go pick up one of my paintings. I don't know why, but I'll show that to you. Okay, something else that's being shown to me here is that Mars is a barren landscape. All right, so physically you might feel like things have dried up. I don't know what that is for you guys, if there are like marital conflicts. conflicts in relationships. There might be some financial issues. That's not for everyone. Just only take what resonates here. But there's something that feels more barren. And what they're showing me is tap into your cosmic nature to manifest, to create, to fly, to soar, to see new possibilities for yourself, to assume the best, to allow, through this exorcism card, the lower levels, the lower frequencies, the lower consciousness of you to be let go and released, and for you to be nourished by spirit, to be nourished by nature, to be nourished by your divine feminine essence, which is to know that you are the God seed. Again, go click back in my YouTube history. I just posted the video on the Dragon Clan. The Dragon message is about tapping into your God seed. That's going to be really, really potent for you guys. Soften into love. I'm going to get my painting. I don't know why they're saying show it, but they are. And then we will keep going, and I will do one more theme for you guys. Okay. Oh, because of the light language. Okay, so you can tap into the light language in here. This is prosperity light language. It's moving through the transmission from source to you. I am an artist. I do all the things. But I bake light language into the painting. Also, I have 2 of these. I haven't wanted to sell them all because I love these, but if you're interested, hit me up in the comments. I'm available to let this one go. Or this one. And I might be willing to sell them. So Spirit was like, add these into your stream. So if either of these look like they might be something that you want to hang on your wall, they both have light language and light codes streamed into them. You can just meditate with them right now. They're carrying dragon consciousness, original source coding, divine mother source coding. This is also under the same theme of this like nature, divine feminine essence. All right. What else did I want to pull? What do you want to send, Spirit? That one. Okay. And literally, this is what I was talking about, you guys. This is about embracing your ultimate potential. It's about stepping into your highest potential and embracing your own personal magic. They're literally pulling things out of a hat. It's a rabbit pulling things out of a hat. Rabbits are highly fertile creatures. This is a giraffe. I don't know the meaning of giraffes. That's something I'd have to tune into. But the giraffe has headphones on. They're going to their own vibe, okay? They are like literally, this card is literally about shutting out any external interference or ideas that you couldn't be your highest potential. Any limitations, other people's thoughts are bullshit. Like, put your headphones on energetically and just tune out the noise. Move to the beat of your own drum, your own vibe. Now, I'll read these 2, but I think I just got that message. Okay, ultimate potential. There's also another rainbow here. We've got the rainbow theme. We've had two rainbows come up now in the stream. So, I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishment. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I thought possible. Yeah, let it be easy, all right? Magic. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible or ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people think it's coincidence. I think it's unbelievable. Holy crap, looks like magic. Tap into your magic. When you step into your highest potential and you make the choices to activate the highest aspects of yourself, the things that you want to draw in, bring into your life with your conscious choice of what choice on any moment-to-moment basis will bring me towards my dreams, not towards my limitations, not creating from the past, but creating from assuming that I can have what I want in the future, not from a place of control, but from a place of alignment, from a place of understanding my own authenticity, that the universe wants me to be not only happy, but in my highest potential and have everything I want ultimately. You know, everything lines up. All right. I'm going to pull one more theme. How are we doing on time? I'm good here. Okay. They're just telling me, I said, what message? Tying this all up, they said spiritual prowess. You're stepping into spiritual prowess where nothing can interfere with your higher potential, your highest timelines, right? There are a lot of portals opening up for you. You're going to be given access to them. Okay, Spirit, what do we most need to know for our third theme for March? In this time, being a timeless message, whatever they need to hear right now. Okay. I actually don't know if those were supposed to sometimes they pop out and I'm like, that didn't feel right. Like it didn't feel like a right pull. Let's do it again. What do they most need to know right now for theme 3? What is the third theme? What does the collective most need to know? Why are you sending me so many, you guys? Okay. Again, I don't know how else to tell you guys this. It's just like very nature themed, very green, very prosperity, very divine feminine consciousness, very intuitive, all right? Child nature. The light attributes are friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. Again, we have a rabbit. Again, this is fertility. This is about letting go of fear. This is about nurturing yourself so that you feel like you can handle whatever your fears are, those invisible shadows that hide under your bed, and the little inner child within yourself that sees those shadows as being real threats. The green, the prosperity, allowing money into your life in new ways, allowing yourself to learn from your previous experiences and allowing yourself to step into new experiences now that will feel unfamiliar but will give you the growth that you need to create a life of wealth and prosperity. Again, go watch that dragon channel I just posted. They go into like activating real world material wealth in every way possible and imaginable, and that's the theme that's coming up here. Also being the student. This involves humility and devotion to knowledge and openness to lifelong learning. This student card has a tree. There is wheat, right? These are seeds. This is opulence. This is nutrition. This is prosperity. There's the tree, which is the connection to nature, your connection to source. You are the tree, like you are the tree of wisdom, the vessel that channels source consciousness. And all this knowledge comes through you as a vessel through your own personal experience. I don't know how to say this word, okay? Dilettante, maybe? You guys can let me know if that's right. The attributes are delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. This is about trying and testing new things, allowing yourself to be a student, to be creative, to be an artist, to tap into nature, your own divine nature with yourself, the nature of prosperity and wealth, and allow that to come out of you and from you, giving yourself the time and space to learn and grow things that you've never done before. These will feel like brand new expressions. I'm not even kidding with you guys. Like literally these themes, like I'm like, oh, am I psychic? Yes, she's psychic. The rabbit. Look at how many rabbits. Rabbit. Okay. This is fertility. This is creativity. This is moving things into action quickly. Like you have a very fertile ground right now. This is also understanding the balance between that fertility and your fear. The rabbits can be terrified creatures. And you know, the way that Kim Krantz describes this card in her book, in the guidebook, is like the rabbit is so preoccupied with fear and worry and concern that it's constantly rehearsing the fears, that it's like, oh my God, maybe one day an eagle's gonna come down and scoop me up and eat me. And because it says it so much and it's projecting that frequency out into its reality, the eagle's like, thanks for the idea. That sounds like a great idea. I hadn't thought about it. Yeah, I think I will come down there and scoop you up and eat you. So like, be very mindful of your projections. You know, what do they say? Worrying is a prayer for like the worst. Like you're praying for negative things to happen. Chill with the worrying. You guys have anything just to let that go? Oh, the flip side of it, the other side of this coin is the fertility. Instead of worrying, think about, if I were creative, if I were fertile, if I were tapped in and I had all of the intuitive sensing abilities to have the solution I need right now to course correct this situation. And I had a choice right now, like a little like path, a fork in the road of I could choose the fear or I could choose the fertility and the growth. Why don't we choose fertility? What solution would come forward right now? If I had the solution, what would it be? What would I choose? And they threw out a bunch of other cards at me, but I'm actually going to shuffle this back in because I think the rabbit was the right message. Okay. They're also showing me the orange on the card, the orange on these two cards, in addition to the greens I've been talking about. This is about your sacral chakra. This is about tapping into your own creativity, your sensuality, your sexuality in a very healthy, expressive way. Working with the consciousness of the earth, working with nature, working with your humanity in a way that doesn't just feel practical, but feels like artistic. Okay, the next card that came up around this theme is Forge, Don't Follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. This is about, I'm just interpreting this card. It's about pulling in the prosperity and wealth of your potential, which is your 5D consciousness, into your current ability to dream. Because if you notice, she's not on Earth. She's in there. This is the cosmos. So this is the dream world. And this is like the highest potential. So in order to access your highest potential, you have to first dream about your highest potential. You have to become the visionary before you can actually ground it into your physical, practical world. So this is about exploring the depths of like, what might you want? What are your highest potential aspects of yourself? Like, what aspects do you want to turn on within yourself? What dreams have you had that have gone unnoticed by you? Larger aspects of what you could be that you've shut off because you're like, well, I don't know if I could reach that. It's better to shoot for a much larger activated version of yourself than it is to settle for something smaller. When you go big, spirit gives a lot of room for expansion and can meet you with something really beautiful and really fun. They also threw out the Void card, which is the cosmic womb, and the Messenger, which is bringing harmony and balance. So the Void is about tapping into your own expansion. If you are a woman, tap into your womb space, meditate with your womb space, and feel the expansion. Again, tapping into your highest potential and dreaming it, thinking about it, and start building it and bringing it into your astral space, into your dream space, and allow spirit to be the messenger to deliver to you once you start tapping into it, how to move forward, what would be the best expression for you, what would start to open up that expansion that you might not understand what it is yet for your highest potential. And your highest potential is always kind of changing, you guys. Like, it's never like a fixed thing. Like, the more you grow, the more you develop, the more you do your authentic spiritual ascension work, the more your ascension, your highest potential shifts and molds like a Rubik's Cube, like becomes something more beautiful and more intense and more amazing, beyond your wildest imagination. So it's about allowing spirit to channel that through to you. Now, I don't remember, did I do 3 themes so far? I can't remember, you guys. I will do one more. I think I've got time for one more. So scoop the, I don't know, the spiritual insights right now. All right, spirit, send through one more theme for March. They just said, as you were. As you were, Emelina, as you were. I hope you guys are all doing super well. Thank you for joining me. Here, now, today, in the future, in the past, whenever I've encountered you, whenever you've encountered me, whenever our 5D conversations are happening, because God knows I'm talking to a lot of people up there that I don't even know about. But I appreciate your presence. All right. Spirit, what does the collective most need to know right now is our closing theme for March. Energy theme for March. They just said have fun. Okay, here we go again. Divine feminine consciousness, all right, you guys? Like intuitive sensing ability, receiving, nurturing, care, and compassion, all to the self before you do it for anyone else, all right? Mother the self, call in the divine mother. God knows she loves all of you, and she's like, I'm like the conduit of her. Again, we have the sage green coming out. Again, we have greens coming out. Again, there's a child in this image. And this child first is your own inner child, okay? Again, we've got prosperity vibes. Like, I don't know how many more times we need to hit this home. Like, this is the theme. So the light attributes are nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. This is about giving birth to yourself, tapping into your highest potential. Part of that highest potential, some of you get very impatient and go, I want to know what I'm meant to do in this life. There's a process, okay? There's a germination, a seed, that seed of your conscience that says, I think I'm ready for something more. And then guess what? There's a birthing process. You got 9 months of incubation, baby. Even if you're a man, like in your consciousness, there is like a certain period of incubation of you and spirit alchemizing and adjusting and creating and making your highest potential so that you can step into it. And the stepping into it is you paying attention to what spirit is sending you in the present as ideas, as explorations. Have a beginner's mind. You're stepping into new territory. You've never accessed this level of yourself. Even for those of you that are in power and are in greatness within yourselves and that do activate your higher states of awareness and awakening. And they're like you do, Emily. And I'm like, yeah, they're like, okay, well, you're going to be opening up a whole new aspect of yourself that you haven't explored yet. In order to do so, you need to mother yourself into mother effing submission. Mother yourself into loving yourself so much that you will give yourself the patience and the light and the unconditional love to feel like, oh, that was the giraffe card that they showed earlier, to feel like a baby giraffe, like where your legs are like too big for your body, where you're like, you're like, I don't know how to walk yet. I'm trying to figure it out. Like as an adult, it's hard to be patient with ourselves. It's so much easier to be patient with children. Like, be patient with you. Like you're growing into something very, very, very new. And you got to love yourself into submission, to submit to spirit. Lost lands and inner earth. Let me tap into these. The inner earth is your inner earth. This is your heart consciousness. All right, these are like your deepest, most heartfelt desires, some of which you don't even know what they are because they haven't been safe for you to tap into or express. Again, meditate with your heart space. Maybe I'll add a meditation video for you guys on the Sacred Heart. I certainly have one in my I Am Success meditation series that I will link down below. There's a promo code included at checkout for you guys for YouTube. There is a Sacred Heart. It's entering the caves of the Sacred Heart activation. It's like, I don't know, a 30 or 40 minute meditation. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. There's another portal here and there's a bridge. There's a few bridges between underwater consciousness, which is your heart. This idea of like Lumeria, which is like your higher potential. Okay, this is the underwater consciousness in your heart, the depths of who you are as a soul. This is you walking into your highest potential, being able to see your highest potential in this new world, this new land, this like, what do they call it? Nirvana. Nirvana looks like this. I've done meditations in Nirvana, which is like an etheric retreat, essentially. And it's like all this green gold. It kind of looks like civilizations in the Pleiades. Anyway, and then there's this portal or this gateway in between your desires, which are alchemizing right now in your heart, your higher aspects of your like 5D soul self, highest potential on earth, living your heaven. And then the cosmos feeding you the information intuitively, which again, the themes for March are really tap into your own intuitive knowing through nurturing and mothering yourself into a space of love. They threw out the rabbit again. Okay, so like fertility, baby. I don't know if some of you all are making babies. That might be a thing. I think there is some literal fertility. And then also there's fertility in the way of like making art. And there is fertility in the way of tapping into your higher soul vision. Starting to dream the good dream. My guides always say that to me. Start dreaming about what your life could look like if you really could do anything. Be as impractical as you can be. And then see what spirit sends back as feedback over the month. Okay? Like really start to dream. I think a lot of you are stepping into new aspects of your awakening where you're healing. This is the frog, healing any previous limitation. And it's not just from this life. It's across your multidimensional self. Where have you really limited your ability to go for it, to really just, how do I explain this? As I said that, I see a little insect beetle that I'm not very fond of on my singing bowl. It's literally about a lower level frequency, a lower level consciousness. Like that insect is not something I want in my house right now. Like, and the frog would eat it. So the healing will eat, devour, and consume the lower aspects of your consciousness. I'll show you the next card that came out. But to give your, oh my gosh, I can feel these insects. Gross. Ugh, get the shit out of your system. Eat it. Eat it up. Eat it up, baby. Heal it, heal it, heal it. These lower aspects of your ego, lower aspects of your shadow that have been really holding you back, where they're showing me you just haven't allowed yourself to dream. Again, go watch the Dragon channel. We can access very high states of awareness and awakening on Earth. We can step into our 5D selves. Heaven is a situation that is created on Earth. We have a lot of potential down here and a lot of ability to completely change everything we've ever lived here and forever across the multiverse. And what that involves is you letting go of they're showing me so many insects. This is making my skin want to crawl. That shows me shadow. It's just shadow. And the shark came out right behind the frog. All right. And the shark is like, what's living under the surface that's not being addressed? Massive limitations. They're showing me abuse patterns. Not just other people abusing you, but you abusing you. You creating some severe limitations. Take this in whatever way resonates the most for you, but it's not a little limitation. It's like really like you have locked up certain aspects of your consciousness and said, I will never break free. It's like, whoa, like the amount, this insect is really freaking me out, you guys. Like, I never get freaked out like this. Like insects really don't bother me. This is literally the consciousness of shadow. I can tell when my shadow is running amok on me because I start seeing, I have that affinity where I forget what it's called, where when you see certain circular patterns, it like freaks you out. It's like phobia. I have that. And whenever, and I see those fractal patterns, but they're gross. They're weird patterns in my visualizations when my shadow is like kicking up on high, and that insect is bringing that forward for me. It really freaks me out. That's just, I'm literally just telling you how the message is coming through. It's coming through phobias. It's coming through literally like perceived massive limitations that you feel like you can't break free out of. I'm feeling this decay. Ugh. I really don't like it. I'm going to get out of this energy. I really don't like this, you guys. There's like this decay in the heart space where you have denied yourself accessing, so gross, I can feel it. Accessing your own dreams, your own higher aspects of awakening. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get out of this energy, you guys. This collective energy is really freaking me out. It's like a fungus, like a decay, like an eating away of the heart. I don't know the remedy right now, but you're in a healing process because of the frog. Tap into mothering yourself in all ways possible and imaginable. Allow yourself to live the good dream, okay? And they shot the same two cards out. Again, you guys just watched me shuffle that deck. So on the last theme, they said ultimate potential and magic, and that's the same thing that just came out. So the way that you're going to deal with that decaying of the heart space, it's really freaking gross. I really don't like the feeling. Whatever's going on for you guys, you're not going to like it either. Tap into your ultimate potential by engaging with your own inner magic. That inner magic, I'll pull another animal card, but that inner magic is about you allowing yourself to dream what you could be. Like a mother, being able to see yourself as a child, and like a mother saying, I wonder what that child's going to be when they grow up. I wonder what they'll explore. I wonder how the best aspects of them will come forward and what they'll want to do with their life. I wonder how they're going to really tap into their highest expression. This insect is really fucking freaking me out. This is so weird. Thanks for bearing with how the message is coming through. And that process, the lamb, is about tapping into your God consciousness. This is the God seed, okay? It's allowing God to speak through to you, through prophecy, through your dreams. Again, through dreaming, through seeing the portals of creation, through your heart space, being able to merge the depths of the heart with God's vision and with ideas. You need to prompt. This is like your ability to create. God wants to know, the universe, spirit wants you to know, what do you want to do? Like, spirit's not coming in as the mother saying, this is your purpose, you have to do this, it has to be this way. I see your potential, and you're going to be a doctor in this lifetime. Like, how many of you heard of these situations with families where they're like, you're going to be a doctor? Like, that's not how spirit's running. Spirit is the really supreme mother nurturing you, saying, what strengths do you want to pull out? Are you an artist? Are you in wellness? Are you a healer? You know, what are you? What do you want to engage in? My hair is bugging me out, which is also telling me, you guys, like, there's a level of you showing up authentically. Oh, this energy is so weird. I don't love it. There's a level of you showing up authentically where you're going to feel like you're a mess. And you're not going to feel like you have it all together. And you're not going to feel perfect. And you're going to feel like, what else is this energy? It's like I wish I was better. I wish I planned more. I wish I thought about this more. And that's not the point. Let it be a mess. Okay? Show up as you are. Again, spirit's just pulling my attention to certain things. Otherwise, I don't typically care about. Okay, what was I saying? The lamb, the mother. Don't put all your eggs in spirit's basket in the way of, like, don't be like, spirit, you have to tell me what I am. Like tell me exactly what my highest potential is. Spirit is the all-knowing mother. And a mother doesn't know everything about you. The mother doesn't know what you're going to become. The mother just creates the fertility, the environment, the nurturing, the support, the love for you to become what you want to become, for you to activate the highest aspects of yourself while tuning into God's protection. Oh my gosh, did you see that little floaty? There's so many things going on right now. I just went by the screen. You tuning into God's protection of your dream, which can only be realized by you. Your higher aspects of your soul don't even know what this is. All right? Because even when we channel the avatar soul self, they know our themes across the multidimensional self, but they don't know how you, in your current incarnation, in your current adventurous exploration, are going to want to express yourself, and in what ways. You are like the child. Literally, I think this is the best possible scenario to explain this, is it's like the mother is there to nurture, protect, support, build the fertility of the environment, like give you the nutrients. But the mother doesn't know exactly who you're going to become. Do they have ideas? Yeah. Does spirit have an idea of what? Yes. Yes. Of course. That's why we listen to this God eye, the God consciousness that comes through us, through our own intuition and through nature and through our ability to be present in the moment. But at the end of the day, we have so much sovereign authority for our moment-to-moment choice of what we desire, right? If you want to be a doctor, be a doctor. One sec, you guys. If you want to be an artist, be an artist. If you want to be whatever you want to be, right? Tap into that. Okay? That is the best way forward there. Also, so this is just coming through loud and clear to me. This is hilarious, you guys. I've been getting some like real like there are people popping into my streams, and by people I mean a couple of accounts that are particularly very sexually explicit and demeaning. And it's to remember that when you're in your highest aspects of yourself and you are embracing God's will for you, there's always going to be an equal and opposite to what you are. And you can't avoid it. And the more you shine and the brighter you step out, the deeper the shadows get. And it's not to be fearful of them or avoid them. It's literally to accept them as the presence outside of yourself so that you don't have to embody that shadow yourself. And know that their presence is the deep shadow so that you can remember your light. Because literally, you can't have light without casting shadows. It just is what it is. We're all gonna have enemies. Like, whatever. Fuck them. That's what I have to say. And for you that was watching this, that I just bounced the F out of this stream, fuck them. Enjoy your miserable life. Those of you that are wondering why I'm saying that, somebody came in here and has been coming into my streams. Many people have been coming into my streams saying really violent things to me. And like, does it affect me? No. Do I set standards? Yes. Do I know that that's a spiritual message for you right now because it happened right now in this moment as a present act of awareness of my channel? Yes. So take the message. Know that with light comes shadows. As you shine brighter, the shadows will get deeper, more intense, more violent, more negative, more abusive. And it's up to you to know that you are protected at all times by spirit, to have so much self-compassion for yourself where you are just holding up blockages to that and not allowing it into your energy. You're just getting very firm with who you are, your power, your authenticity, and your awareness. All right, Spirit, get me some prayer cards. We're going to close out this reading. Thank you guys for your presence, your light, your activations, your awareness, your love. I pray to relax and to let go. The messages, the dreams, the inspiration for this time period will come through to you when you are the most relaxed, when you're the most allowing, when you are the most receiving. I pray to be glue for that which is meant for me. This is allowing any third-party interference to fall away from you, where you are unaffected by other people's energies. This is allowing God to literally, they always show it to me like they make you into glue for what is meant for you. So what is meant for you will never bypass you. It will always stick to you no matter what. I pray that the path that finds me is well illuminated and cleared up of all obstacles. Sometimes when we're on our spiritual journeys, it's a little hard to see the path. So we pray that the path is well illuminated. We pray that it's cleared of obstacles so that it's very easy to walk. I pray to see 3 physical signs today that I will know and I will understand. Ask for physical signs because they will help you build evidence that you are on the right track and that everything is going well for you. Spirit, any parting messages? Let's go, let's go. I'm going to pull another affirmation card as a parting message. All right, they give me a bunch. I pray to know how lucky I am. You're the luckiest person in this world and on this planet. Embrace that. I pray to raise my vibration today and maintain the rise. All right, maintain the higher aspects of your vibration. I pray for divine intervention. The divine will show you the way. I pray to know who I am and what to do. This is about tapping into your own inner authenticity. I pray to see the way through, accessing your higher elevated guides and ancestors to show you the next step and trust the inspiration for the next step. I pray to safely speak my truth. You are entitled to speak your truth. It is a practice, and that practice is really emphasized and embodied daily. And I pray for a new miraculous experience. Miracles are on their way to you. Get excited. Pray for the miracles to show themselves, to give you evidence of the fact that you are changed. You are a new version of yourself. And honestly, we're a new version of ourselves every single effing day. You have the ability to tap into your God consciousness and make new choices absolutely every day. And to see that potential within yourself, to activate the miracles. Spirit, there's one last message before I close out the stream for March. What does the collective most need to know right now? Actually, I'm going to shuffle it this way. Beauty. I am beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful when I don't see it. I am beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful. And I don't even care what you know. I'm beautiful, which is I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. This is tapping into your own authentic beauty, your own authentic spirit, your authenticity. And you don't need other people to show you that in order for you to be that. This is all the self-love for yourself. Also, the peacock. What are some of the peacock images? It's like the miraculous. It is to stand out and shine bright. It is digesting new experiences and asking spirit to help you make sense of those experiences. And they're admiring this image. There's like a little mirror. They're admiring their own beauty. So that, for some of you, that might feel like it's a little egotistical or narcissistic. It's not. It's self-appreciation. It's deep self-respect and self-love. So give that to yourself. Thank you, you guys, so much for joining me on this stream. I hope this energy update meets you in the best place wherever you are now with the most amount of love and respect and gives you the messages that you most needed to know right now to move through the energy themes and ascension themes for the month. If you are new and you enjoyed this channel, please go like it below. Drop me a comment. Let me know what resonated or what themes are coming up for you. Remember to subscribe, tap that bell for notifications so you don't miss any energy updates or live streams. And if you like my vibe, enjoy my style, and want to work with me, I will leave a whole slew of links in the description below with some one-on-one programs. I have some meditation albums and some self-paced programs. I also have my email if you want to reach out for a session or anything else on your mind. Love talking to you guys. Love seeing you, sending you tons of love. Enjoy your day, enjoy your week, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the month, and I'll talk to you later. Alrighty, peace.